Yeah, hello. I just want to send a very warm greeting to wherever you are. Today's section is the second section of the beginner section. Okay, so we are going to, continue from where we ended. When you look at our previous video, we talked about the real markets, and then we are also we talked about the forex markets and what is actually on the forex markets. So the forex market is data, so we are going to master the data today in order to what execute the project. So I told you that in order to make money, you have to master the data. So Nickman FX is here to help you to master the data. Okay, so before you master the data, you also have to get some tools that you need in order to what master the data, in order to get the skills. So I'm going to show you some of the tools, I'm going to show you some of the strategies, I'm going to also show you some of the armor, okay, ammunitions for you to go into the real markets. Okay, so let's move on. This is Nickman FX. Okay, trading is not suitable for everyone. Therefore, I urge you to be very cautious of whatever you are going to do. Okay, so trading is something that is risky. So if you have made up your mind to become a trader, that means you need to be very careful and you have to take very good care of yourself in order to avoid losing all your money. Okay, so that is why we are here. And all my training doesn't guarantee you success. It's all the constant effort you put in that you become the best trader. All right, so I just want to simplify the market for you and then we move on. So we just want to know what really the market is. From the definition market, from the forex markets, we have the banks, we have the business, we have the government, we have the traders, and we have the investors. So the banks are those who actually perform some transactions every day, and then we also have the businessmen who also controls the market because they move the world by buying and selling. And we also have the government. Some of the policies that the government will bring will also actually help the market to also move. And we also have the traders. So the traders are the retail traders, those who are around. They are those who actually make the markets to move. Because if you are not trading, if nobody is trading, you would have not making money. Somebody's lose is somebody's win. Okay, I just want to tell you that somebody's lose is somebody's win. So if you are a trader here and you are losing, somebody is winning. Investors are those who invest their money in the markets. They are also part of all the trading, part of all the markets. All right, so that's the division of what forex. So before you become a forex trader, you need to know some certain things. So this is the hard truth, the brutal truth. Highly rewarding. This trading, this marketing, this form of marketing or this form of business has a very high reward risk, has a very high reward thing. So if you are coming in, you know that you are going to make a lot of money, and at the same time, you have to also check that there are also risks involved. You can also lose all your money as well. And we have what we call speculation, what really goes around. So if there is a war somewhere, if there is a news coming from somewhere, if there is something that is happening on other country, they are all speculation. So some of the things that actually speculate the market is what we call the speculation. We also have the sentiments. Sentiments deal with your emotions, deals with the economy of the world. Okay, some of the economies are sinking, some of the economies are crashing. How are you going to know that? Okay, it's about the emotions, about the news, about things that is happening around the world. That brings out the sentiment. And you have to also understand that in this forex market, there is unforgiving. They don't care who you are. They don't know you. They don't know you. The market makers doesn't know you. You are just a twinkle of something in their presence. So they move the market according to their will. So they don't even forgive anybody. So let's move on. All right. So before you get to the market, you need to require greatest skills of all. and that is what I am about to show you. Now, you have to also get the armor of trading. Okay, so the armor you need is the I can do spirit. If you bring in the I can do spirit, it tells you that you're going to win the market. Okay, so that is what it is. In everything, you have to uh, uh, you have to know, or you have to know that what's really inspired you, what is the passion behind it, why did you choose to become a forex trader? Oh, there are so many opportunities out there for you to make money, but why did you choose to become a forex trader? So if you get a passion to do it, you will be able to go afar and make it. That's what we call I can do spirit. Okay, so you have to get what we have as what armor, and the armor is I can do spirits. The armor is about your planning. It's about putting your plans down, your pen, jotter, everything. So whatever is happening in the market, you have a record of it, and you are gonna win. So I can do spirit is there. So you need also some ultimate weapons. The ultimate weapon is not about a gun. It's not about anything. It's something that we all need, and that is what I'm going to show you right now. So let's move. Ability number one is ability. You have to get ability. You have to, if you have the ability to move from your house to work, meaning you have the ability to work here, you have the ability to execute trade on these platforms, the forex market platforms. Okay, so you have to know all those things. And then also the second one is discipline. If you are not disciplined in this business, I tell you, you are not going far, because you need discipline in order to succeed in even the real life of our time. You have to be disciplined. If let's say you are a CEO in your own company, would you be taking the money to do something else while the business is running? Okay, the business money has to be business money. Don't use business money for personal problem solving. Okay, so solve the problems in the business, and when you solve the problems in the business, the money follows. All right, so this, you have to be disciplined so that you can actually win in the market. And the other one is confidence. If you have the ability, you have the discipline, and you are not confident, you are not going to move. Let's say you have seen a pattern you want to enter. Don't fear. Even if you lose, you have to enter, because that is what it's telling you to do. The market is telling you to do it, so do it. Put your stop loss, put your profit stake. If it is possible, you can also do what we call uh, you can do execute. You can do what we call execution at the moment. That's what we call sell and buy. That's the at the moment. And you can also put a point, okay, there showing that you will sell or you will buy. All right, so that is it. And then you have to also have a dedication. You have to be dedicated to your business. Every time, everywhere, you have to be dedicated. And the next one is flexibility. Don't be too rigid in the market, because if you become rigid in the market, everything will not go for you. You have to be focused. Stop doing other things whilst you are doing this business. Okay, if it is this that you are doing, make sure you are focusing on it. This is actually some most of the time we start with part-time, but if it is what you are on it at that moment, focus on it and build it before you go to the next thing. So early in the morning, you wake up, you look at the chart, you see what is going to sell, you see what is going to buy, you enter, you focus, you get your profit, you get back to your work. That's what we call focus. If you are not focusing on this business, you are not getting anything. Okay, so that's it. And then also have self-control. You need to control yourself as well. Everything, because it's not about just being like you have seen a pattern, so boom, you enter and all your money is gone. You need to put all the strategies in place. You need to confirm very well before you can go in. And everything, you have to be patient. So let's say you've entered the market and the market is going against you, and all of a sudden you just close your trade, and boom, you are gone. No, you don't need to do that. Okay, you don't need to do that. You have to be patient. All right, so let's move on to the next level. Common terms in this business. Number one is cross rates. When you talk of cross rate, we are talking about the difference between buying and selling. Let's say if you go to bank today, buying of dollar to CD is like 15 cedis, and selling is 15 cedis 20 pesos. Okay, so the difference is 20 pesos. That is a cross rate. All right, so we also have the exchange rate. The exchange rate is between currencies, countries, and the currencies. Okay, so naira to cedis, cedis to USD, or USD to Euro USD, that's Euro USD, JBP, JPY, like that is how it is. So what is the exchange rate of dollar here in Ghana now? The exchange rate is $1 is equal to 15 cedis in Ghana. Okay, so that is the exchange rate. And we also have the pips. Pips is percentage in profits. Okay, so that's what we calculate in order to what? Enter the market, and also the kind of profit if you want to make. You multiply the pips with your lot size in order to what? Make the money. Alright, so this is also the margin. Margin is what the brokers give you in order to what? Make the money. Because if you put in $100, they give you some leverage, and that's what I'm talking about. Leverage is also there. Leverage is what the brokers add up to your money for you to be able to trade. And we also have the spread. The spread is between the ask and bid. Okay, so if a broker is there, at the moment you buy or you sell, you realize that you are already in losses. Okay, you realize that you are already in losses, and that is what we call the spread. So the spread will be there, and then your money will so anytime you trade, anytime you open a position, meaning you have to pay the spread, you have to pay the brokers before you continue trading. All right, so let's also look at the tools that we actually need to be able to trade. The first one is a good broker. The second one is a smartphone. The third one is good internet service, and then laptop, and finally the skills. So if you have all these things, it means you qualify to be a trader. Okay, so some of the tools that you need is good broker, smartphone, good internet service, and laptop, and also the skills. The skills is also very important here. All right, so this is a broker I have recommended it to you. This is BD Swiss. BD Swiss is one of the institutions that offers Forex, investment and other stuff. So they have multiple awards. They established in 2012, and they have been working for over years. Okay, so that's exactly 10 years now. Yeah, 2012, 10 years now. So it means that they have experience, and people have been working with them for so many years. So I recommend this BD Swiss for you. On the chat box there, ask for the link, or I'll put the link there for you to click on it to be able to register. Okay, so that is it. And BD Swiss is the best way for you to make the money. All right, so trading sections, we have so many sections in the trading. We have the Sydney section, we have the Tokyo section, we have the London section, and we also have the New York section. All right, so with the London section, they'll open around 7:30 GMT, and the New York section is also open around 1 o'clock 1 GMT every day. So you have to take note of this. And with the Sydney too, it's open around 4 to 5 GMT. Okay, so those are the time that the market open. Okay, so the most liquidity time is the London section and New York section. So that's why you have to look at them and then make the money from there. The Sydney and the Tokyo section plays in the evening and all that. So sometimes the money there is not huge, it's not anything. Sometimes those, so, those times are for stop hunting and all that. We will get to the detail of how those stop huntings are being done. Okay, so this time I just want you to know the time that we use for trading, and we also have the currencies names. These are the ones here. This one. All right, so we have the euros that is over there. We have the pounds. We have the dollar. We have the yen. We have the Swiss francs, and so many. We have the New Zealand dollars. We have the Australian dollars. We have the Swiss francs. We have the JPY, which is the yen. We also have the USD, the almighty USD, and we have the GBP, which is the pounds, and we also have the euros. Okay, so they are the currencies we are going to trade them. All right, so that is not only the one. We have the indices. We have the metals, that's gold. We have the commodities. We are going to get into details of all those ones, okay? So, but for now, let's stick to the currencies and their names. All right, so let's look into the market. So this is the market. There is Micro Group. This is what it is. This is microscope they are using to look into the markets, okay? So they are actually pinpointing what is actually going to happen in the markets. All right, so let's move on and see. Let's look into the markets. We have MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, TradingView, WebTrader, News Hubs, CNBC, foreststreets.com, etc. These are the markets we need to look to. We have to also study all these tools here. They are part of the market tools. Yes, you need MetaTrader 4 before you'll be able to trade. You need MetaTrader 5 for you to trade. So all those things are there. TradingView are for the market analysis. That is the analysis on the chart. Okay, so that's the technical analysis. So if you want to use an easy way, if you want to get an easy way, you have to use the trading view to be able to get the best analysis that you want. All right, so this is the trading view. This is the trading view platform. Okay, so this is the trading view platform. So you need it, and this is also the MT4, and at the same time this can be the MT5. Okay, so this is the market. So we have